We will return to Logan's Run on TNT Monstervision.
I've heard of phone sex, but that was great. Where do you get one of those hooker remote things? Michael York would be the guy, though, who dials up a hooker and she decides she doesn't really want to be a hooker once she gets there. That's what would happen to me. Not that I have any personal experience with that sort of thing. Anyhow, remember in the 60s, the slogan of the hippies was, "Don't trust anybody over 30"? Well, here it is. This movie came out in 1976, and it's kind of inspired by that slogan. We have a country that believes so much in youth that they don't want any people over 30, and everybody likes it that way. Nobody's really worried about it either, because nobody even considers death a possibility until they turn 30. So I find this a very interesting sci-fi idea. But this next part is where it gets really interesting. And I do not condone the use of hookers, I should say that, unless it's necessary to the plot. Jets and space cab they race around in. Well, we're in the part right now where they have to explain everything, so it's a little slow, but don't worry, we've got plenty of gratuitous death coming up very shortly, so hang in there. Logan's Run. You know, Michael York, he's always just this close to being a total wuss. You know what I mean? Very cool. Don't you think the movie just got very cool there, where they come out of the ice avalanche and suddenly see the sun? This is why people love the movie so much. The rest of the flick is amazing. I don't even want to go into it. You have no idea where we're going now, right? Just the way I like it. Roll it.
We will return to Logan's Run on TNT Monstervision.
Man, that Lincoln Memorial scene with the vines all grown up all over it, that is a great scene. The first face they see that's old is Abe. I love that. Now my favorite part of the movie's coming up. This performance is so great that if this wasn't considered a B movie, this guy would have gotten an Academy Award for this. I'm not kidding. Tell me if you don't agree. I'm not even going to tell you who it is. You'll know. Just watch this. If you've got anything to tell me or gripe about, write to me at Monstervision, care of TNT, 1010 Techwood Drive Northwest, Atlanta, Georgia, 30318. Geeks can contact me on the internet at joebob@turner.com. 15 minutes into the movie. His first scene is 75 minutes after the movie starts, and he completely makes this movie. The man's amazing. And he's not even done yet. Watch this.
Back to Monstervision host Joe Bob Briggs on Logan's Run.
Okie dokie, that was Logan's Run, and I love the way that ends with all the people crowding around Peter Ustinov at the Fort Worth Water Gardens. And that also ends my participation in Cheesy Sci-Fi Night, but that doesn't prevent me from telling you about next week's show, which consists of a double feature of Strays and The Beast Within. Strays is about this yuppie couple. They buy a country home only to find out they're surrounded by vicious, bloodthirsty cats. You know how you get rid of the cats? Squirt water on them. Okay. Then our second feature is The Beast Within. It's about this woman who goes into the woods on her wedding night and gets diddled by a giant katydid. And her husband decides to make it our little secret, kind of a romantic comedy. So that's next week, Killer Animal Night, Killer Small Animal Night. Until then, this is Joe Bob, renowned drive-in movie critic of Grapevine, Texas, reminding you fraternity guys that are stuck in that frat house all summer that college is a fountain of knowledge, and the students are there to drink. Joe Bob Briggs, the drive-in will never die.